Super excited to be doing charity crowd control for Stardew Valley again, and this time it is for a shorter Stardew Valley challenge, and not like what we did last time, which was the entire community center. That was modded. That was a choice, but we did it at the end. Very much worth it. So, yeah, we'll be jumping into that very soon. But yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, I might just explain this later. It was in the box. It was in the box the whole time. But yeah, apparently for Leah Marriage Challenge Run, you have to skip the winter, do a thing where you have to farm the beach in a specific pattern, which I vaguely remember. And then you sell some stuff to Gus, you buy salads, you get a couple coffees, and then you just kind of spam? You just get a spam Leah twice a week, and that's it. I don't know, man. It's kind of the thing, as far as I know. But ads should be done now. Welcome back to anyone who is watching those ads, so that the raid train did not get hit by a wall of ads. Very much appreciated. So yeah, let me get into the game so that they will see Stardew when they get in here. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Soju. Welcome. We're just gonna swap on over to the dew. Whoa, that was loud. That was extremely loud. Hello, you. Can I have Stardew, please? Stardew. Are you gonna see Stardew? Game? You can hear it. No, you can't hear it. No, yes, you can. Why? Oh, that's because it's way quieter. Oh, that's why. I was like, why can't you hear it? It's because freaking the last game I had, I turned the music down like a goof. All right, hang on. Stardew Valley. Oh, that's because that's why. I'm in the wrong scene. I'm in the wrong scene, everybody. There we go. We're in the right scene. Look, the tiny little frogs moved. I put them in the window. Can the game load, please? What the hell is going on? Oh, no. Why is everything breaking now? Oh, there we go. No, we're good. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Everything's totally fine. All right. Let's make a new character while they get in here. We're just going to random. Whoa, Jesus Christ! Why is that so freaking loud? Hang on. I'll turn it down for you guys so you don't get absolutely blasted. This is insane. All right, let's go with. Oh, I could have. You know what? We're stopping on this one. I was like, I could have stopped on the one with the purple person, the purple alien looking girl, but that's fine. This is it. We're skipping the intro. And okay, our name is, we're gonna name ourselves Ace. We're gonna name ourselves, the farm is Aro, and then Raid Train. Raid Train. Ace Arrow Farm. That's what we're gonna do. Yep. And then I'll do Forest Farm, I think. Yeah, that'll do it. Why not? Okay. It is time for the what do you mean failed to connect? Oh, it's because I turned. Hang on, hold on, everybody. Got to turn on crowd control. Give me a second. I turned it on earlier. Hello, welcome Raid Train peoples. Welcome. I gotta turn on crowd control. How are you all doing today? Welcome on in. I have just started. We made our character, and we're going to be doing charity crowd control time with me doing a Leah Marriage challenge run. I wouldn't call it a speed run because I don't know how to speed run. I watched one speed run video yesterday to figure out how to do a Leah Marriage run. So, yeah. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you all had a good morning playing Mario Party. Hell yeah. So Why is this thing want to not? Why is this not connecting? Uh-oh. Oh, is it because... Oh, no, it should work. Hang on. What do you mean, look? Hang on. Give me a second. The game has decided to not function properly. Let me just launch the game through Smappy or crowd control. There we go. Thank you very much for giving Taiwai the shout out. Yes, go follow Taiwai. Thank you very much for the raid. And welcome to all the raid trainers. We're going to be doing this, you guys. If you don't know how crowd control works, there will be an extension on screen, or you can do !CC to, get points and stuff by donating through the link. And you can mess with my game if you use your points on the crowd control. But you gotta wait till I load up the game. Gonna load it up. And then hopefully it'll work. There we go. Okay, crowd control is on. We were clapping with Vale, who also participated. Yeah, Vale mentioned that they were gonna be in your stream. Vale is also one of my friends as well. So I am glad that they were also playing and stuff. Just playing it not on their own slot and just like hanging around with people. Awesome. Oh, really cool A-Spec YouTubers. Oh, that's fun. Hell yeah. I love that. I haven't played Mario Party, I think, in a while. It's been a while. I don't remember. I think it was the Switch one. But yeah. Phil! I forgot you were streaming too. Welcome. I guess that makes sense that you were like also playing Mario Party and stuff, and you were with Taiwai, and you were also streaming. I checked briefly, like to see what Taiwai was doing, but like I was setting all this up. Welcome, all of the raiders. Welcome. Crowd control is active. You can actively start messing with my stream by using the extension. We're raising money for It Gets Better charity. So if you want to directly donate to the charity without affecting my game, you can go !charity, or you can go to the panels in the About section somewhere. It'll lead you to the fundraiser page. And yeah, we're raising money for that. And no point cookies, no, because this is a charity one. So you would donate through the crowd control extension, or if you do !CC, it'll give you the link directly, and you can donate to get points, crowd control points, and mess with my game while I do a Leah challenge run. It's CC. There you go. Yeah. So I only vaguely know how to do this. I think I have to skip all the way to winter. I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna try that. This is the strategy that I saw yesterday when I was looking at videos. Good morning. Yes, we're gonna be sleeping for a little bit. So what's everyone's favorite like Mario Party game? You guys were all playing Mario Party. There's no active session? There should be. What do you mean there's no active session? That's not allowed. What do you mean there's no... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, now it's on. You think I know how to do this? That's my bad. There we go. Okay, it is actually on now. I thought launching the game would activate it, but no. Yeah, so what's everyone's like favorite Mario Party game? Because I think usually the ones that I like are the ones you can kind of like spam button and just pray. It's time to mess around. Yes, it is. Very much. So have fun. Ooh, thank you for the cookies. You saw us, you just went from wow, excited to be the right to having a micro dream so intense. He was confused, you woke up. Oh my goodness. Emmy Blossom, or sorry, I forgot I had anonymous follows on. I will yeah, I have anonymous follows on and I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. So if anyone else, I'm sorry, Abby. I'm not used to having it on. I thought it was a good idea since everyone else seemed to have like the anonymous follows on and stuff. What the hell just happened? Oh, hold on. No links in chat. What were you trying to do? 120 seconds. Oh wait, Emmy, hang on. Like, untime out. Emmy Blossom. Wait, Vale, can you untime out? Thank you for removing the timeout. What did you try to link? Because links aren't allowed in the chat unless permitted. So if a mod would permit you, like !permit. Oh, TT. Oh, that makes sense. Oh no, the no space after the period made it look like a link. No, that's so unfortunate. Oh, someone made my hair green. How dare you? we go from Ace character to Arrow character immediately. Bot's being picky. Bot, you know, doesn't like links, and but if you have like other than clips, also thank you for the follow. Other than like my own clips and stuff, links are not allowed. Bot is Ganondorf confirmed. Golly would never. Golly would never. Well, no, Golly would main Ganondorf and Smash though. I'm pretty. That would be a thing. For no reason. That is now the headcanon for the bot. Although, I guess it's Fossabot, not Golly. So Fossabot would. What is that sound? Oh, it was like the meteorite. Thank you for the follow! Oh, it was the earthquake. I don't know what day we're on. I don't know how many times I've done this. I should check. I think it's the summer. Yeah, we're in the summertime now. We're just going until winter. Because apparently this is the strategy. Say something other I forgot. Yeah, no, it's okay. I figured it out. I can hear the summertime music. How many? We got 2 cookies. We got a particular salad thing. Definitely a day. Yep. We're just sleeping the months away. For sure. But it's all for marrying Leah as swiftly as possible for funsies. We go into hibernation mode, but reverse. It's not only in winter. If it's for Leah, absolutely, yeah. I have never speedrun anything in my life. I don't think. I mean, I've tried Minecraft speedrun. It did not work. I don't know how to. What the fuck is happening? What? What? What is this? Okay, well, I guess I'll figure that out later. That's weird. In a few minutes, need to get some food. Oh yeah, absolutely. If there's anybody who's from the other raid trains and stuff that needs like to raid and run or raid and lurk or whatever, you can do an !lurk and or like what Tai just did, and you just vibe. We're gonna be hanging out. Go for it. You get the food that you need. Yeah, moss rain. I don't think I've actually encountered moss rain before in the game naturally, so that's interesting. Because my new 1.6 update playthrough hasn't gotten that far. The goop descends. Yeah, if you explored the village, they would have been terrified and sheltered in the tavern waiting for the rain. Oh, mysterious boxes can now be found? I don't know what this is. I've not encountered these. You never verified your account before this day? Oh goodness. Yeah, I have the requirements for chatters to be a little bit higher because of the fact that it is Ace Raid Train, although I forgot about the other tags. I forgot putting the actual tags on. Look, I set up my stuff like early last night, and by early I mean it was like 1 a.m. But yeah, I put the requirements up just so for safety of chat and everybody else. All right, it is winter. No, it's fall. Fuck. Okay, we're just skipping. Sorry, no cats. Okay, be gone. There we go. We're just gonna keep going because we have another month and I forgot. How much would go to a chuck if it would a woodchuck chuck some wood at you? Oh, thank you for woodchucking the wood. We will need that because we will need that for the house upgrade. Cats are not permitted for the speed run. Nope. It would take way too much time to try and figure out to name it and stuff, unfortunately. Frugy, why is the Frugy sad? Do I not have Frugy sad? I don't know if I do. I have all the Frugy Pride ones. I think that's all the I have Frugy Pride, Frugy like leave. I don't know. I have all the emotes that I have in a panel below. Sometimes I have to go look at that to see what like Frugy emotes I have. You would have said Gus? That would be very funny. You come in peace from Fails Masterful Stream. Yes. Welcome, welcome. How far do we need to go? Yeah, I have a bunch of the Frugy emotes. At some point, definitely before Friday, because okay, Ashley is gonna put the pride flag waving frogs on BTTV, and then you guys will also be able to use the cute little flag waving frogs. They're just so cute. I love them. So I might like replace the Frugy Pride ones with these ones. No sad frog, but there might be one on BT. Yeah, no, it probably would be on BTTV, but I don't think I have enough slots left. I think I have like one, maybe. I'd have to add them. I have to go back. Could have sworn I had the Frugy one though. I think maybe because like I have a sad emote. That might be why I don't have it. It's adorable. It might adopt himself. Yes. Or add them yourself. Yes. I will be doing the same. It's cute. You've gifted a sub to a person you've never heard of before. Did you do that? Also, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I saw that there was a follow. I didn't even hear it.
Hello there.
Thank you for also the follow. You've apparently been you've been gifted a sub to a person. Gifted you have heck, nope, we don't want to leave. Alright. This is where the other strategy comes in. We gotta run over here. We gotta go to the beach. Oh god damn it. Being gifted a sub to a person or by a person? Oh, yep, okay. Keep going. We're skipping all the cutscenes. This is a challenge run to try and do this as fast as possible. The goal to do it before the end of this raid train slot, before we leave. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes that I was seeing the one like the speedrunner do, and he was just pressing F constantly. Okay, so apparently, let me swap my tools around. I don't need this. This needs to go away. By a person you don't know and to a person you don't know. Huh. Interesting. Oh, like to a okay, you got like a random gifted and it's in your inventory thing. Gotcha. All right. So we need to do this and try to get one of the winter things to come up. I am not fast. I am not speedy. Hang on, let me try to do this. Okay, no, we don't want that. We want this. We want one of the winter things. Be gone with ye if you're not a winter thing. A winter forage. I don't know how long this is gonna take. but we're willing this into existence. Whether this works or not, I don't know. I don't think it does anymore, maybe? I can't tell. You have emotes now? Yes, you now have emotes. Wait. Did the winter seeds? No, not the winter seeds, like the winter root and the winter carrot thing. I can't remember if Concerned Ape might have reset the ground patterns. I vaguely feel like I remember that. So maybe this method is a bust. It's entirely possible. Maybe I'll just do this. How do you exactly speedrun? Oh, there we go. I did it. We're good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so where's that one? No. Is it that? No. One of these has it. I don't know. Don't know how the pattern works. So the way that I saw the one person speedrun this, and mind you, the video was like a year ago, so this like method might be nullified because of, I think Concerned Ape got rid of like the patterning of things in the ground. The clay method? No, this was like the method was like you get the roots, and then once you get like one of these, then you get like the winter roots in like a diagonal. But I feel like maybe that's been nullified. So you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna go see William. We're gonna fish. And oh god, oh no. Is it because I haven't done like 3 whole days? Is this why? People do that exact method for getting clay. Yeah, people can do it for getting clay, but you can do it for getting like winter roots and stuff. But I think that's been nullified because I hit the ground far enough that there should have been way more than just that one winter root in there. So I think the pattern's been removed. So this method is kind of a bust. So we're gonna have to get money through a different way. In the meantime, let me check my mail. It's very unfortunate. Okay, get back from fishing trip. Now I can do things. Okay, let me just open my mail. Okay, hold on. Yeah, thanks, cool. Yep, awesome. Oh my god, there's more mail. Oh, do I have to click this button? Okay, no, we're good. Accept the fucking, okay. Are we good now? Oh my god. Okay, now we can go see Willie. Sorry for the sudden flashback. I was trying to be speedy and I forgot how like flickery that would be. Oh my god, please, no, go away. The zoom. I'm trying. This is why it's a challenge run, and I'm not actually trying to do it for a speed run because I knew I wasn't gonna get the speedy. It's just speedier for me. I don't have the flashbang emote. No, I don't have that many emote slots. Most of my emote slots are taken up by the Pride Frugies. Frugies? Yes. Okay. It's time for fishing. Because this is the only reliable method of money. We're just gonna vibe. This is no longer speeding. It's about as fast as fish allows me to. But we're not going to be spending much money on anything other than the house and getting salads for Leah. So let's pray that we can do this. Oh god. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, this is not going to go well. And come on, you can do it. Yay, got 1 whole fish. Let's go. Like, what are you doing? Yelty, I know you have the Dead by Daylight brain rot, but please, I do not understand this reference. Okay, this is gonna be a lot harder because I can't just look at chat while I'm doing this. Oh, goodness me. Need to play the game more. I've not played the game. But Yelty has been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. Like a lot. So I don't know how, I don't think I've seen any other like speed runs for Leah, because I literally Googled it. I looked on YouTube and I'm like, Leah speedrun, because I needed to know like how people do a marriage speedrun, and I was like, I don't know how. But I only saw the one. So has the speedrunning community figured out a better way to speedrun these? I don't know. If someone wants to Google it and tell me, like, by all means, because I would like to know how to do that. If they've recovered and found a better method. If Concerned Ape did get rid of like the patterning in the, oh god, I don't have anything. Shit, you know what, we don't need clay. Screw the clay. I gotta get rid of stuff in my pockets. This is awful. You know what, Willie, can I sell you the fish and then I can get money? That'd be great. Love the green hair. Thank you! Somebody changed it from purple to green. I don't need the thing. Okay, selfish. Thank you. Goodbye. You feel personally attacked right now, /J. Why? Cilantro? What? I said it was going for, someone made it from A's character to an Arrow character because it was just purple hair, but I did a randomizer on this one. I just kind of clicked the dice button until I went yes. And that's about it. I need to get rid of some of my stuff, but that means I need to get rid of my I gotta get more wood. You know what? This is fine. This challenge run has gone off to a fantastic start, everybody. Nothing is wrong at all. I'm just gonna get a little bit of wood, get rid of some of my energy, and if I pass out, so be it. Ripperoni. Oh god. Oh no. Why did you go over there? Okay. Oh shit. I think the next day we're gonna get more stuff because I don't think I have. Is there a drawer anywhere? We do not have a drawer. That's so annoying. Everything is on fire. Green to purple. Arrow Ace character. Maybe this character is Arrow Ace. That's entirely possible. You know what? We're gonna chop this wood. How much do I have left? 4? I got 1 more in me. You know what? Maybe we'll just pass out. Screw it. Character's just gonna pass out. Doesn't matter. Oh, no, guess not. Maybe we were fine. Okay. Let's just go into bed, I guess. Just slow as hell. It smells like soap. I guess, oh god. Hey Willie, thanks for the training run. Oh, thank god. Okay, I don't have enough wood for this shit. There's too much stuff in my pockets. Oh god, why is there so many? Sure, give me the quest, I guess. You spawned a Thanks. I saw that way too late. I was like, what? Marriage for tax evasion purposes? Marriage just cuz. But yes, also can do that. Yes, definitely. Oh, I should find, apparently there's like a thing where you grab hollies in the speedrun so you can pass out faster. Sudden explosion. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell just happened? Ooh, pen. I don't have enough room in my pockets for that. Never mind. Bye-bye. Okay, the main thing that I'm doing right now is I need wood so I can make a freaking chest, despite the fact that that is not part of the speedrun, but I don't have any pockets. And I don't have a way to do anything else, so we're just kind of winging it. We need a little bit more for this. There we go. Okay, so we have enough for a chest, so we can stick our crap in here. And by crap, I mean the tools that we're not using. All right, be gone with ye. Put that there. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of, no, give me the bamboo rod. Give me that there, and then we're gonna put the scythe there because we don't need you, and we're gonna keep these 3. We're gonna keep these. We don't need that. Okay. We need money. That's the thing that we need. And we need plenty of it. What else can we do? I guess other speedruns would probably have gotten the money first and then like slept to the winter, but I obviously was looking at the one speedrun Dumpster diving? I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't think I've never gotten anything valuable out of these ever. Has not happened. So we're just gonna go and fish. We're gonna fish in the ocean because I think we get more valuable fish out of here. Because I honestly don't think that this thing works anymore. Let's try this. I didn't expect this to not work, so I didn't look up any other methods. Been trying to look up if there's at least one leech speed run. If there's only the one speed. Yeah, I don't know. Keep looking to see if there's any other like methods of like fast money making, because the main thing is I need the money for A, buying Leah salads, and B, getting the house. That's the main things. How do I not have money or energy anymore? Is farm stuff and farm look pretty? Yeah, so that's normally what I do, is just, you know, the casual, you know, make the farm look pretty and, you know, do actual farming things, not like speedrunning things. Like, I used to play Harvest Moon, and I kind of would speedrun, but I wouldn't speedrun. Like, I knew where everyone's schedules were. I knew what everyone liked the best. I knew exactly, like, when I would ended up, like, when the hard events were, so that I could, you know, do that. And then when I would end up burying them based on all of that. Like, spring 16, you give them this, you go over here, you get the heart event, and then, like, by the time it's winter 14, you will have them at red hearts, and then you will be able to marry them immediately, and then, like, the week after. Like, I had all that information down in Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, but I had not done that for Stardew. So I don't know exactly, like, all the methods per se. All I know is that Leah, you can get into her house any day in the winter, no matter what friendship level you're at, and that's why people skip the winter, but it's also her birthday into the winter. So, yeah. After this fish, I gotta remember to eat that thing. Let me eat the super meal, because I need the energy. Woo! Okay, back to fishing. Nope, can I? Okay, cool, thanks. Those were a lot of words. Yes, they were. I forgot that the game audio is really low. Hang on. I'll put there you go. Now you can hear the nice soothing okay. Uh-oh. Fantastic. It didn't hit me. Very good. That's how I saw it. So, yeah, the Stardew speedrunning I'm not super familiar with. Okay, there's my thing. Yeah, you exploded the ocean. Those poor fish. If only I could get that. What was that? That was a bomb. So if you look at the extension on the screen, I've got charity crowd control on because I'm raising money for It Gets Better, along with the other Twitch Unity guilds, because there is a campaign for that. And if you donate through the extension and or the link, you can you know, get some points and donate to charity at the same time and mess with my game if you use those points on effects. And also there's the charity incentives in the top right corner. Oh, it's over there. It was off screen. It does it automatically, so who knows where that is. It's possibly getting lucky with dumpsters. Got it. Okay. Energy is Redstone Tech talking about quasi connection. Oh god, I don't even want it. I don't even know about. I can't even with that sort of understand what have. I don't think I've actually looked into the quasi connectivity for Redstone, and I am scared too. I also don't have Frugy Lull, but you know what? I can probably add that. I'll go ahead and add a bunch of the Frugy emotes if I can. Before Friday. I have the Pride ones! I thought that... I was just like, yeah, give me all those. Frugy leave and Frugy arrive, and like I don't know what else. There's also the twitching things in the ground, where you can get the winter root stuff. Yeah, the grabbing things in the ground part to get the roots. I think that's just. I think that requires patterns, and I think Concerned Ape got rid of the patterns in the ground. What does the pool option do? So the pool option basically makes it so that if you don't have enough coins to put towards something, you and everybody else can put your coins together so that that effect can get like put through. So let's say if something's like 1,000 coins and you have only 500, well, you can pool it, and somebody else with 500 coins can put their money and their coins in there, and then that would effect would go through. So you guys can coordinate together if you really want to. If you really want to like do a high priced shenanigans, you can absolutely do it. That is basically it. You know what you do now? Oh no, oh boy. I mean, I put all of the options in there for my normal playthrough for crowd control. I took out the warp options. And guess what I put in for charity? Because it's for charity. Give a hand? Oh, the only reason you know, you read, I'm just looking. The only reason you know, sort of understand Redstone is you went to intern for a coding company years ago. Ah. I just have somehow absorbed information over the last, like, decade that it somehow works into my brain, and I'm like, okay, this is good. Can I please put that, there we go, into the sparkles. We'll see how much this gives us. It looks like Vale is contemplating pooling their points with yours to do some shenaniganry. I gave all my rating coins for this. Uh-oh. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll think about it. Clay is begging on hands and knees. I'm in danger. Yeah, pretty much. Also, can we get a quick pronouns check in chat? Some of you don't have like the pronouns extension and stuff, and I don't want to accidentally refer to anybody incorrectly. And also so then everybody else knows everyone's pronouns and stuff. They, he, alright, sounds good, thank you. Go by none or name or they, them. Gotcha. Any is fine, no problem. Alrighty. Simply download that extension. Yes, grab the extension. It really does help, especially just looking at chat. And also they, them. Got it. Thank you. I'm exhausted. That's fine. This is fine. We just want to fish as much as possible. Ooh, give me that. Thank you. What kind of chaos? Oh, what did I get? Oh, I got stuff, but I can't. You know what? Fuck that. Put that in there. Coal. Don't eat it. Bye. I'm gonna eat this. Hand in the pool. Yes, everyone seems to, or at least Clay wants everyone to put a hand into the pool of whatever effect that it currently is way too expensive for only one person. And I anticipate this to be big shenanigans. And I fear what these big shenanigans means. Already spent all your coins. All right, I will, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna fish until I pass out because Willie's not freaking here. Oh, that was actual garbage. All right, one last one. There. Also, I love that freaking Snorlax emote. That's way too wiggly for a Snorlax to be, and it is very funny. You should not be that wiggly. Okay, hang on. I will put it on cookies. I'm spending on useful and nice stuff. Tisk. Technically, yes, they gave me cookies. So I could run home because I don't feel like passing. You know what? I could just get more. I'm gonna get more fish. I'm not gonna go sleep. I want more fish. We need more money. There we go. Ditto Snorlax. It is way too active to be a Snorlax. Maybe. That would be how a Snorlax would be moving too much and just too fast, because Ditto does not understand that Snorlax just does not move like that. Snorlax just does not move. One cookie, one branch, and a third thing you don't know anymore. We've got to have money. We've got to have money, and then use it immediately, because we need to sell these, sell all of this, so we can get money for getting salads for Leah, so we can finally gift her stuff. We got only 2 days this week we can gift her things, so we gotta get at least a little bit of money. You gave 2 cookies. Disgustingly nice. 1 cookie. There was 3 cookies in my pocket. Somebody else must have given a cookie. I don't remember who. But again, this is charity time, so if you do have the means, you can extra. What the hell is that? I forget what this is. Okay, well, confused you with the Emmy Blossom. Oh. I don't have, oh, there's no slot for the fish to go in. Damn. All right, you know what? We're gonna just pray that we just get the same fish. This speedrun is slowed down considerably, but we're just, it's a challenge. Oh God, I don't know. Go away. Okay, this is just not working. Maybe we can get more stuff when we just go through the ground. Can I have some stuff? Just use my energy doing this at this point. Don't waste energy. Oh, it's not working. Okay. See if we can get any more roots of any kind in here, because they can give more things. I'm just gonna pass out. Oh God. But it's gonna take my money if I do, so never mind. We're just gonna slowly walk home. We're gonna slowly walk home. Speedrun has turned into a slow run. It's turned into a walk. It's turned into a jog. Because I did sleep through all the way to winter. This is the slog. This is the slowest walk ever. Let's see if I can, maybe I can sell things to you. Goodness gracious me. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the donut to charity. I don't know how much that was. Give me a second. Let me just check. Okay, it was $3. Thank you for the $3. Okay. We can't sell any of this to you. Okay, and I can't even buy you a salad right now. Fantastic. Love that. Thank you. Also, okay, so now that there's been a donation, you see those tiny little signs that are on the bar. Yeah, guess what? If you guys donate enough, you get to make the ace flag. So, you want to make the ace flag happen? You guys want to build the ace flag? I am going to be raising money all throughout June, so don't worry. Now is not the only time you can donate things. I will be raising money throughout the month. This is the first day I've officially got it like working and it was all set up and stuff. So yeah, basically, for anyone who has used Tiltify and stuff, those are just like 4 custom like progress bars all stacked next to one another with a couple colors. At the top, on the top right. Aw, the cat. I do have a cat. Why? I didn't realize I kept the cat. Upper left. My brain is thinking upper right because that's where I would point, but it's upper left. So apparently I'm just, you know what? This really is Gus because I didn't say yes to the cat and the cat's just here. That really just is Gus. And then the cat's gone. Cat's just non-existent. All right, let's sell this to Willie and see if we can get things. Confused right with left, so I saw it anyway. Yeah, so the incentives are up above my PNG tuber, and then all the way in the opposite corner is the actual progress bar, which has teeny tiny little slits of color. Let's see. Does this have? No. Red mullet? I don't have one of those, so I'm not doing it. Let's see. Am I gonna get lucky in the garbage today? Probably not. Let's go over to the other ones. Let's see if I can get these before anyone sees me. Okay, good. I just don't get lucky in the garbage cans. I just don't. So I rarely ever check them because it's like, 1 in like 20 that I get anything. People need to throw away their valuables more. Yeah, right? How dare they? Okay, I can get this stuff back. I can go forage things. That would also be a good... Can I sell things to you, please? Oh my god. My dude. I can't do anything. Oh, your ghost killed me? You guys, is that what you did? Is that what you were putting your money towards just to kill me? How dare you? It's homophobic. During Pride? What the hell? You charged me 600. No, my money. No.
Hello there.
My items. Oh no, not my 10 sardines. Oh, you guys paying me, but I knew that this was gonna happen. No, my sardines. No. I'm gonna eat this fucking jelly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I survived, just barely. Oh my god. That is funny. The amount of fucking over that just did is incredible. GG on collaboration, guys. Yeah, good guy. Good job, everybody, for putting your points together, for doing that. I have no money. No. Time to go back to fishing. Back to fishing, everybody. Ah, fuck. I'm going to waste energy just doing that because I want the sparklies. All right. Let's see if we can get the 10 sardines back. I need enough for the salads. I need enough for the salads. Nico gave 100. Thank you, Petito Nico, for the 100 coins. Very much appreciated. You will. This will go a long way towards the goal of marrying Leah. I have financially recovered 1/6 or 1/7 of my losses. Oh goodness. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna get around to actually marrying Leah because I'm not a speedrunner. I'm a speed walker, and the normal speedrunning methods were not allowed to me because of changes to the game. But we'll see how far we can get. You and Alex marry her, but to be fair, I don't think I've ever married Alex. I think I might have like tried going for Alex and then I forgot and then I went for somebody else and then I went and talked to Alex. I was like, why is your heart friendship so high? But I've never ran anything. Uh-oh, where's the bomb? Okay, it's down off screen, it's fine. I was like, no, please, if I have my fishing rod and the fish just arrived. Alex male farmer is good, Alex female farmer is less good. Oh really? Huh. Maybe I'll try that on another playthrough and stuff. Because at some point, like, it would be fun. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this because this is better, and I will consume this and do that. There we go. The best part is that you didn't even know Stardew Valley charged you for dying. Oh my god. You just did it for the lulz. I wanted to go for Robin, but she was married. Yeah. Let me eat this. Alex is 100% a game and he shows very little interest in girls. You know, I could see it, absolutely. I just never have actually like gone through his like friendship levels and stuff, so I don't really, at least when I tried it, I didn't get very far. I just was like, you're higher friendship than normal, my dude. Did I try to romance you? Because like, I don't remember that. Let there be a mod that removes Demetrius, please. Why you want to break up the marriage? I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess there's reasons. Okay, got more of this. Ooh, got a magma. Okay. I don't... we have enough. Maybe we can toss that somewhere. But then he interacts with a male farmer and he's like, I don't think I was allowed to love a guy. Oh, that's so like, my heart. Home wrecking is never that bad. Hi, Demented Raven. I'm doing good. I am attempting to speed walk challenge marrying Leah. Chat has already pooled their points into the crowd control to kill me and make me lose my 10 sardines, a cookie, and all my money. And also the normal speedrunning method that I saw the one video on yesterday is not a thing anymore, so I'm just winging it at this point. We are just... oh, I can't take that. We're just gonna get rid of that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sell everything that I have to Willy at this very second, so I can go get some salads for Leah. Yes, everyone did a silly, and it was very good. Good job. They all pooled their money together. Okay, I've got $815. Fantastic. Can I have any? No, I can't have that. All right, cool. Yes, no, it was tragic, but it was also very funny. How's it going? It's going great. I have not actually given Leah anything yet. I slept to winter assuming that the normal speedrun method that I saw was perfectly fine and that it was a lie, and I'm like, oh. Okay, we got 3 whole salads. Awesome. Let me go find Leah. Where is she at home? She's probably home. She's normally home. Oh, I can probably just sell this to... Can I sell this to you and get more money? That would be nice. I don't know why I'm bothering keeping the bait, but just in case. I can't sell that to you? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go to the store. It's the best way to be a home wrecker. Everyone's like, I want to marry Robin. Oh, fuck, it's Wednesday. Never mind. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's quickly get rid of this magma geode and see if there's anything good in here. And if not, we'll just sell it. I don't know if it's selling the magma geode is actually cheaper, is better than whatever, but you know. Bait can be used for faster fishing. Yeah, but I don't have the fishing rod that allows for bait right now. I'd have to buy another one for like 1800. Can I do this? Okay, that might actually give us some money. Can I sell this to you actually? Shop. I can. $300? Damn, alright. That's another salad and a half. Took your kid to the Stardew Festival Seasons concert. Yeah! I went to that like a few months ago, or like a month and a half or whenever ago. It was amazing. Oh, it was so beautiful. I loved it. I'm so glad that you were able to like go see that. Cause honestly, like hearing all the music in a concert, it just hits different, you know? It was your kid's first concert? Oh, I love that as a first concert. That's super sweet. He will remember that, or your child will remember that, like forever. There we go. Hi, Leah. I've now introduced myself to you. I know you didn't know that I existed until now, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna fish outside your house at this point. The cutest thing. Yeah! Oh, I got her right before she left. Nice. Okay, cool. We're just gonna fish in the river now. Uh-oh. You know what I should have gotten? I should have put like the fishing thing on here. Oh my god, he loves Stardew and he's very good at it, so he's surprised at him with tickets. Aw, that's really sweet. Yeah, one of my friends saw that the concert was like a thing and said, "Hey, I'm buying tickets, like who wants one?" And then I yelled, "Me!" If you know that I will be so sad. They're like, they were like, I have to give this to her, and if I don't, people will be sad. It's like I was the given, I was the obvious choice to give a ticket to, because they bought them already. They just like got them ahead of time because the tickets did sell out really quickly. They had to get them before they sold out, and sold out fast. Yeah, they were like, they were gone. So that's why I'm glad my friend like bought them like right as they came out, because by the time I like got off of work at lunch to do it, it was just like boop, gone. And I was like, oh, that's so sad, but they got one. And it was like, yes. None of the tickets were together, none of those seats. They just grabbed the seats that were around and available, and I was like, this is fine. We can talk about the music and everything after, when we leave. And it was absolutely amazing. You're kicking ass, by the way. Am I? Fantastic. I love that I am kicking ass. I'm trying so hard to try. I want to see if I can at least get Leah to maybe half before the end of this segment of the raid train. I'll probably continue this quote-unquote run on Friday during my slot later in the evening, so but maybe by the time the train gets to me I'll have progressed further. Because I'll start at my normal time anyway, which is like a couple hours earlier than my time slot. So the speed run will be a speed walk, and I'm assuming that I'm not gonna get to the money amount. I like just doing fishing like the whole time. This definitely does not work in winter if you don't have, oops, I pressed that button. Doesn't work in winter if you don't have the method of digging clay out of the ground. Do I need this? No. As long as you get the tickets, the seats don't matter. Pretty much, yeah. Even better after therapeutic death. Yeah, I've recovered very swiftly. I had some goo, I consumed it, and I'm doing fine. More research to be done for the speed run. Yeah, I might have to do a little bit more research later. and see like what other methods I could do. Just chilling in a temp house, which is so beautiful. We deserved some good shit, to be honest. Yeah, no kidding. You'd absolutely deserve to have like something go well after your house got out, like hit by a vehicle. Cause damn, like what the hell? Yeah, I'm glad that the place you're staying in though is like nice, and you know don't have to worry about that particularly. You can at least like be a little bit more laid back while your house gets sorted. I think I had a friend who also got her house hit by a car, but by a car, I'm like she had like renovations happening, and like one of the construction workers like hit the house or like hit the garage or something. It was wild. You were live when it happened? Holy shit.
Hello there.
God damn. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Ooh, a perch. I'm gonna replace that with a stick. All right, we're gonna go this way. What did I just do? You were? Oh my god. That's wild and very unfortunate. Holy crap. You also had decent seats at the gig. That's awesome. Love it. Especially like depending on how tall your child is and stuff, like having seats that are in a decent spot where you could, you know, see the orchestra and then also be able to, you know, hear it and stuff, because at least for I think it's the same orchestra that's going all the way around. The conductor is very animated and I loved it. He was so into the conducting of everything. I am stuck. You know what? What the hell? I'm stuck. Fuck it. Just throw me into the bed. I'm in my farm. It's fine. Let me pass out. You clipped it. You don't hear the crash VC reaction. Jesus. All right, there we go. We got our entry bag. And did they charge me anything? Oh yeah, deluxe fishing pole. Let's go. I can go get the deluxe fishing pole from Willy. Be gone with ye. Let me put the wood in there. The winter root we can sell. We got salads we can give, and then we have that for the energy. There we go. You just do this. Sell hats? Okay, cool. Do you have anything else? Unconscious pockets. I don't know how much money they took. They ran away as you approach. Be more careful. Yeah, it's fine. They took like $100 or something. It's whatever at this point. Spokane was able to see. Ah, yeah! Because I am short. In real life, I am short, and I know the pains of being like, fuck, I can't see. There's just a 6'4" person in front of me. I can't see anything. And it's like, I want to see the orchestra. I like to see them play, because some people get like really into it. Everyone's stealing my money. Everyone's got grabby hands for my money. The hell. Rude. I missed the thing. Conductor, he was badass. Scott, he was so friendly. Amazing. Oh, damn it, Willy. I need the... Okay. You know what? It's fine. I didn't grab my fishing rod with me. Willy! It's fine. I'll just go get... I can't even go into, like, Leah's house right now. Is there anything good in here? Pizza? You need a walleye? Yes! Oh, thank God. Oh my God, we can do this. If we do this quest, we can get more friendship levels. We need a walleye. Do I have a walleye? I don't have a walleye. How do I get a walleye? Someone quickly look up where a walleye like, we can get one of those. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna drink my coffee. That is definitely cold now. Yeah, time to pass on the woods. Yeah, I like watching it. There's like this one tip that people are like, if you need like a wizard pose that's like really dynamic, just go look at a conductor doing like a really animated conductor doing things in an orchestra, because they will have the coolest poses. They will go ham. Cindersnap Forest Pool, cool, thank you. Never been to a concert with a conductor, but one day you will. I hope one day you do. I hope one day you do. Absolutely. Does the opera count? Oh, absolutely it does. Oh, come on. Open. Game concerts are really catching nowadays. Yeah, I recommend it. Like, just going to like a video game concert, I think will make a huge difference. Oh, you just have the deluxe fishing rod, don't you? Wait, do you have a wallet? No. You can buy things back? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, wow, that's an excellent idea. What's an excellent idea? What part of things were an excellent idea? I might have forgotten what was happening. Kizu went to... There was one opera, the conductor was so into it, couldn't watch anything but him. Yeah! Your eyes get like really fixated on watching the conductor like do their thing. Okay, so you have like... You don't have a deluxe fishing rod for me. Did I read that right? Damn. Wasted some time. That's fine. I think what we'll do instead of fishing today is we're gonna get a couple more salads to give to Leah. And we'll go give her this salad. And then we'll go chop some wood. You put a bomb near me. It's gone. I was moving. I was moving. Okay, you're open at 12. So let's go give the salad to Leah and then we'll go back. Ah! Keep your eyes out. Yeah! A lot of places will... Like, it kind of just depends on what's like around you. Ah! Go! No, skip! We don't want cutscenes here today. We're not doing a whole let's play. We're doing a speed run. By speed run, I mean speed as fast as possible challenge. Because I'm certainly not doing this fast. I'm doing it as fast as possible, but that's about it. It has the highest chance of getting caught during storm days. All right, cool. Temp House is also a beautiful garden. And wait for it. There's chickens. There's chickens. That's so cool. You just like go check up the chickens and stuff. I love just like seeing chickens run around. I don't know, it's weird. They move funky. Ooh, a mystery box. Interesting. I should maybe like open these. Blacksmith can open that. Okay. You know what? We're gonna make a path from down here because this is ridiculous. This is our plan now. We're gonna make a path from down here because like I need to get up. God damn. And also need wood anyhow. Definitely visit the chickens. They appear out of nowhere. They do. The Aro Train. Yes. So we are currently we are participating in the Aro Raid Train. It is conducted by Shania, and it is to you know, uplift and give voice to the Aro members of the Twitch community, and you know, celebrate all of the Aros. I don't think I mentioned this, but I, over the course of the few years, have sort of settled upon being somewhere somewhere in there under that umbrella. I haven't figured that out just yet. So yeah, I mean, I've not actually like explicitly like mentioned it, but it's not like I really felt like I needed to. I don't know, I just exist. So yeah, don't you cut yourself out from what you've seen. You're amazing. Aw, yeah. Yeah, Shania and everyone else who's been helping you know, organize the raid train have done it incredibly. especially everyone who's also given like assets and like, you know, sticking around, just hanging out in chats and stuff. Like everyone's support to each other has absolutely been amazing to see. And I love it. Like I've seen Raven in many of the streams and stuff. Like I've been lurking, like even if I go to bed, like I will leave my computer on and have the tab open so that like my user will jump from each stream so that I'm there. Like I might not be there, but I'm there in spirit. You know? I am about as there as I can possibly be. So yeah, that's more or less where you're at. Sure, where you are not sure, you keep thinking you've settled into a role and you end up confused and you're still working through it. And working through it and not being sure yet is perfectly valid. Like it's taken me a while to just kind of sit on stuff. Like I have a little bit more of like a better idea, but for now, because I'm not like super sure on like any kind of specific like label or anything, and usually I just kind of go on labels. Cause like, I don't know, I didn't really feel like it for a while. I was like, I'm too busy to have to deal with this. I don't have time to think about this right now. But yeah, so it was especially like once the pandemic like hit, especially it's like, well now I've got time to think about this, more or less. What the hell was that sound? What just happened? I don't know, something happened. Some sound like existed. Despite the bad chaos, you still want to visit streams and do your best and want to support the best you can. And we appreciate you for it. We appreciate everyone who just vibes into the chats to give support. Uh-oh. All the... No, it went in the water. Okay, good. I'm gonna hit from this side. Cry for your bills, but that's very kind of you. Cry for my bills. Wait, why is it bills? Why is it my bills? What did I do? Okay, we're not gonna get a nice path up here as much as I'd want to. But we got a decent amount of wood at least. We can sell that later, get rid of that, and I'll take that there. We can keep this salad for now. I think I'm just gonna chop one more. We're gonna get rid of some of these rocks. I'm just gonna... Ooh, geode. That's fun. Oh, leave my computer on constantly? How is it not fried? Mostly just because I don't have anything else on and I turn my monitors off and stuff. And I do tend to like turn my computer off mostly every day, but with the exception of the raid trains and stuff. The only time I turned it off was like last night because I needed my computer to have a decent rest before streaming and stuff. And then I just go back and find the raid train again. But yeah, I don't leave my computer on all the time. Like, I normally turn it off. It's just for the raid train, I want to keep it on for longer. For that purpose. I think most of us figured out the during the imposed COVID. Well, because here's the thing, right? Before COVID, I was being social and, like, you know, trying to see about, like, you know, the dating scenario, because like I never really dated. I'm gonna be real, I never really did. And so I was like, maybe I'll try something. And then like 3 months later, fucking COVID, and I was like, okay, well, and I was taking like I burned out my social battery. I burned it out really fast, so I was taking a break, and then COVID happened, and I'm like, well, if I wasn't on a break from this anyhow, I guess I am forcibly taking a break from this. And then that gave me time to think about like what the hell I actually wanted in terms of like relationships and stuff, which is a good thing to like sit down with yourself for a little while and like kind of think about it and whatever, like, you know, just do a check-in and be like, what do I actually want? What things am I looking for? And that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I did over the course of like a while. And there's been multiple instances that I've like kind of remembered where I kind of went, that might be a sign or something, but I'll put that away for later. And then, like, well, we don't have time for that to unpack all that right now. But then eventually you just kind of have to, sit and think about it. And you don't always have to figure it out when you do it. It's the process. It takes time. So, there's that. I want to say it, but, hang on. Hang on. I need treasure. Words are being interrupted because I need to focus on fish. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Gotta figure out yourself out, not just go with what society says. It was just like, not necessarily I wasn't going out and dating because of what society says per se, but it was more just like, I want to try and see how this works. Because I never did. And it wasn't really working for me. But after a while, like, I would... I have a better idea of how I would approach it. Because while I'm, like, asexual, my romantic orientation is just kind of up in the air. So... Who the fuck knows? I don't. I'll figure it out later. But that's, like, the thing, is you sit down and it's like, how... If you want to approach it, how would you want to approach it? Like, what would be best for you? What is the thing that you want? And that's just been kind of like a journey for the last like 4 years. And like, it's not like I just kind of went 4 years ago, wow, I think I might be this. And it's like, no, I like, again, thinking about things from like the past and stuff. I'm like, huh, this probably might have been a clue if I'd thought about it. But it wasn't until like, I came across, I was looking up orientations for like a character. And I was just looking through all the micro labels and stuff, and I came across demisexual because I saw asexual, but I saw that there was like more labels, and I was like, wait, what? And so I came across demisexual. I was like, this is interesting. This is interesting there. And then there was like other like labels and stuff, and I was like, I didn't know that these existed. There was just like a list of them, and I went down a rabbit hole of looking at all the labels and just like perusing through them. I was just like, huh. Didn't know, like, I knew that ace was a thing. Like, I have like one of my friends, I have friends who are like ace and stuff, but like I didn't know that there was more to it. I didn't know that there was like a whole spectrum, that there was just like varying degrees, like gray ace, demi ace, there's like the romantic orientations. Didn't know that there was like a separation for that either, where you have like aesthetic attraction, you have like as well. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean that's the thing? So yeah, that's kind of like the sort of like the journey is not like a straight line. Haha, very funny. It's more of a meander, and kind of like you're wandering around. You're just kind of like, I don't know, you're just going for a walk, and you're just kind of getting lost, and be like, oh, hey, there we go. There's a path, and there's like a bunch of paths like branching off of that. Who the hell knows? Society can go flip a sock. Yes. One day you just settled on being bi and somewhere on the A spectrum and left it at that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, just kind of sit on there and be like, it's good enough. The demo version didn't even have a quarter of these labels. The demo version. Looking back on things, you realize you had so many clues pointing to me not being straight and being on the A spectrum. Yeah, and like, here's the thing. Actually, on this train, there was, I can't remember who it was pretty late, but someone was talking about their experiences of like being ace and stuff, and I went, that tracks. That's different. That is the same kind of like thought process that I kind of like went through. That is kind of wild. But also, another tip is if you tell yourself I'm straight enough, it's like you're just not straight. You're just not straight. You're so not straight that you didn't even know saying someone looks hot had to do with it. Exactly! I saw that on Tumblr, and I was like, what do you mean that that's like a physical reaction people have when they just look at someone on the street? What do you mean? They just kind of go, yeah, that looks hot. And it's like, that's their like physical reaction. I'm like, I just think that they made me look pretty. Maybe they have like the nice clothes and stuff. Is like, I want that person's style. Can I have your clothes? Not in a weird way, but like, where did you get them? Tell me now. What? Yeah, no, Vale, I remember I even told you about this. I was just like, this is what this means. I also found out about the romantic versus sexual versus aesthetic attraction from OSP. Yeah! OSP! We love OSP in this house. Overly sarcastic productions. Red and blue. Both aces. We love them. Like, it's supposed to be, I was always confused when you'd be out with your sister parents and they would go, damn. And somebody passing by and you're just question mark. It's like, in hindsight, even as a kid, when others started dating, it was just like, nah. Yeah, that honestly, that's fair. Look at that. The street light? Yeah, it's just like, what? And I'm like, oh, they're clothes? Yeah, they look they look cool as hell. It's like, yeah, absolutely. And they're like, no, they look hot. It was like, I guess they look conventionally attractive. Sure. I mean, why not? I mean, they don't look bad. Okay. I'm not opposed, but like, all right. Maybe not for me. Oh, what the, huh? What the, that's a blue squid. Can I, ow? Pain. Ow. What is happening? I don't have a sword to deal with this. Ow? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. If you die by squid, I died by squid. This squid is attacking me because I did not have time. Oh my god, why? Why'd you kill me with a squid? Please don't tell me I lost my fish again. 629. Why does the hospital? And it took one herring. Okay, but you took all my money. You took all my money. Not again. Kaboom and stuff. Oh, thanks. But it's fine. This is why it's here. Why did you even spend your coins to do what? What did you do? I don't see any of the things on the side here. God damn it. All my money. No, I was gonna use it to buy salads. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna, maybe at this point I might as well just not sell things. No. I don't get over here, fucking squid. This is gonna take a while, but it's you and me. Oh my god, you hurt so much. I don't, ow. What the hell? Ow. Ah! Come over here in the open, bitch. Is this Final Fantasy 1? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Nope. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. 1+ fishing. Oh, I got the sea jelly. You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this over here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Squid is made for you fishing as people. I'm not even fishing any squid. I'm not doing it. I'm not fishing the squid. And choo-choo. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it to the train in time. Unfortunately, I've got some ideas to sleep on, apparently. I've upgraded my fishing. You're also I'm going back. Sense of attraction has always been that person looks pretty and handsome, cool. Where do they get the clothes and confidence? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's like aesthetic attraction of just like, man, damn that jawline. That's like some like they could draw that shit. That's really good. But like I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. It's just kind of like It's like aesthetic attraction. People be pretty, but like I don't know about the rest of it. Fuck. It's an immortal snail situation. Fuck. Oh no, please no, I can't do this again. No! I can't do this. No. I need to go get a sword. Oh no. It's just gonna keep going. Oh no, this can't be the thing that you guys do to me. I can't just die from squids constantly. This is just embarrassing. Am I ace again? Has my hair been changed back to purple? We're just flip-flopping between ace and arrow. Is that what we're doing now? Oh, it's pink now. Okay. All right, cool. Give me the sword. Yeah, this works. Cool. You spawned that bug. There's just gonna be things spawning near me. I have a sword now, at least. I can protect myself. Barely. Spawn squids in every zone of the game and turn it into a meta. No! I mean, yes! Do it! But no! Oh god! I have... Nowhere is safe. People pretty that mean you don't want that hot snog them. Yeah, pretty much. What the Are you kidding me? This is the densest say. Someone summoned a bomb or something. This is ridiculous. Look at all these trees. They're just in the way. Like if I get hit by this bomb, I will happily die if it means taking a couple trees down with me. Deforestation will also kill me. I will suffer for this. Oh god, get me out of here, please. This is the worst. Oh god. I'm not making it out of here. I have no money to lose. I won't lose any items dying on my farm at least. And I'll get some wood out of it. Oh, I don't have any oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, well, I'll come get that later. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go pass out on the farm. Screw this. They probably go away when you sleep. No, actually they don't. People have spawned bats on me repeatedly and the bats stay. They don't go away until they die. Therefore, they just remain.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow. Also, for anyone who came in a little bit later, I do have anonymous follows on, so if you're ever nervous about following with and having your name show up on screen and stuff, don't worry. It has an on. I normally have the non off, but I saw a couple people say that like a lot of people like kind of prefer the anonymity and they get a little bit anxious if people's follows are not anonymous and stuff, like having their name pop up on screen. So I figured I could just turn off. It's fine. If people want to say hi in chat, they can. Otherwise, they can just feel free to keep vibing. They do not have to get called out of their lurk for following and stuff. And that is totally fine. This is not a tree that I want to chop down. I have to talk in grandma voice. All right, fine. Be that way. So, here's the plan. We're going to chop a bunch of wood today, and then we're going to see... Okay, what is it? Saturday? Okay. So, Saturday, we shall chop a bunch of trees, because I don't think we have space to give Leah any presents this week. So... that is what we're doing. We're going to do all of these lovely trees so we can actually maybe get the house at some point. That's what the emote is about. Yes, indeed. That's what the emote's about, everybody. If you don't know, I tend to have a bit of a grandma voice, and people can redeem to get me to do it for 2 minutes. 2 whole minutes. And usually, grandma, depending on what we do, is very chaotic. Maybe not always. Maybe it's just chilling and vibing. Who knows? But it's always fun. And sometimes people repair it up with changing the voice changer. So grandma voice plus, like, I don't know, synth. It sounds very crazy. And sometimes I can make myself sound very old. It entirely depends on how my voice is doing. But I will be drinking my coffee once these 2 minutes are over. Sometimes I'll just turn into grandma voice without anyone redeeming it. It just happens. But yeah. Now, here's the thing. We must get more wood, and at some point, we do need to get the bridge. We need to get the bridge so we can get, I think, some forages. Forages can get more money. I spawned a bomb. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Vale. That was very helpful. And I don't know what it did, but whatever. Close enough. We just need to make a path into the house. We need to make a path.
Here's the thing. Voice Now's not working. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not working? Did it not? It should. Well, hold on. Hold the phone. It should work. Never mind. All right, cool. Fantastic that it's working now. It took a moment. Oh, beautiful. I don't know what voice is doing. It says demonic, I guess. I looked at it when you said it wasn't working. All right, can I grab? Is there anything here I can eat other than the fucking salad? Can I get out, please? I'd like to get out. I don't want to use the salad. That's for Leah. Which demon? It's demon. Demons grandma sci-fi. All right. So, here's the thing. We have a bunch of fish, but we've also got more wood, so we're gonna go over as soon as I find something to eat, because Jesus Christ, I don't have anything. You know, we're just gonna walk very slowly. We're gonna walk very slowly over to the beach. And hopefully don't die from the fucking squid that's there. I know Grandma can rest, but I think it's funnier if the voice changer's on if I just keep talking like Grandma. You ever sleep and you wait to pass out? Yes. Both. Squid's gonna get me, probably. The squid is gonna have my ass, and so be it, I guess. I could just eat one of these salads, to be honest. I'm just gonna eat one of these, fuck it. The speed run's already pretty slow. Who cares? Just eat the fucking salad, we can't—
A holly! Oh, we got multiple hollies. Let's take those. If we need to, we'll take them and die. That's fantastic. Let me know when the voice changer stops, because then I can stop talking like Grandma. You guys get extra Grandma points. No more demon. Okay. Thank God. All right, let me get the 300 points here. Oh, that's a weird texture-y thing. There we go. Look at all the things we can forage. Yes. Be funnier if you lied. Well, I would have gone on for maybe an extra minute. I would have stopped at some point. Yes, look at all the things we can sell. Yes. We have so many things. Hydrate. All right, thank you. Hold. I will hydrate with coffee, which is not a hydration thing, but that's fine. My coffee's cold and it needs to be drank. You're legally obligated to not lie. You have a legal obligation. Alright, let's sell some shit. Please. Willie! Why are you not here? Rude. You lie during streams all the time. Hydration and friends? Yes. I didn't give Leah her thing. Oh, I didn't get a wallet anyway. It's fine. You paid for posture check? You forgot? Okay. Yeah, I think I sort of posture checked while I was like doing grandma voice, but I will extra posture check. I am not sitting like a sad banana. I am now unshrimpified. I am sitting straight and proper. I promise. Those are during streams. Oh, look, the cat! Does the cat have a name? I don't think it does. I think we just have the cat now. What is the... Hang on, do we have like a... Oh, your name is just Miso. That's just the cat's name. All right, let me chuck this in there. We can keep the clam and stuff. Where the hell is Willy? I didn't... You know what? Fine. I may not be legally obligated to tell the truth, but out of courtesy, I've avoided lying on purpose. Is Gus now? Miso, hi, baby! Yeah! Okay, we're gonna need to just grab stuff at this point to try and, like, make up some money. Because, like, we don't have anything. I pressed F on the cat, but I guess that just defaults to I don't want to name it, give me the cat anyway. And I'm like, alright, I guess that's happening now. Okay, you know what? Because, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go fish for some more stuff. I imagine it was an Ace Attorney character. It's like, objection! We object. If nothing's more, oh god, time to dodge a squid. You know what? We're gonna kill the squid and we're gonna get that squid and hopefully not die. It's time to get from my, there's Willy. God damn it. All right, it's time to get revenge on the squid. If it's still down here. It probably is. It was, I guess not. Weird. The bats stay? I guess the squid doesn't stay. Huh. That's interesting. I'm free from the squid for now, I guess. Until someone spends more points to summon a squid on me. Again, we're doing a month, well, mostly month-long charity fundraising effort for It Gets Better. So for crowd control, if you donate through crowd control, you can get more points to make me suffer, and or you can aid me, and also raise money for It Gets Better at the same time. It's a fun way to raise money. You guys get some good content and also donate money to charity. If you want to know more about the charity, you can also do charity, and you have like that information and stuff there. There will be a link to like learn more about it. But yeah, mostly I don't think I grabbed that fast enough. Oh goodness gracious, my ability to do things. Chat should only hinder. I mean, but donate either way. True. If you want to extra hinder, donate to get more points. And then you can pool your points together like you did earlier to just straight up kill me and make me perish. Yeah, through crowd control, that's how you get the points. You could also donate directly. Again, I think it's through the exclamation mark charity command. But I will be streaming and raising money for It Gets Better throughout the month of June because I am part of this lovely Ace Aro Raid Train. But I'm also part of the Unity Guild's Pride Raid Train as well, which my slot is on the 18th. And the Unity Guilds are the ones that created the campaign, and the streamers are joining in the fundraiser for it. So I've just decided it's just gonna be the whole month. Because why not? Assuming that the campaign doesn't like close after the raid train. I know that they're doing the charity during like the Pride Raid Train because it's currently going on now. And then the raid train ends on the 19th. But as long as the campaign stays open, I'll do it for the entire month. It just took me the first week of June to get my stuff sorted. But yeah, so a little bit about the Ace Arrow Raid Train. Vale just put the command in the chat for the Ace Arrow Train. Shania is the conductor of the whole train and organized and brought together 100+ Ace Spec creators to celebrate Ace and Aro Pride, and like you can find all the participants there. And this is just to give as extra special and like space for all the Ace and Aro streamers to come together and have their voices amplified. Everyone can talk about like their experiences if they want to, and even like just find more Ace Arrow spec creators and stuff. It's been really cool to like see how many like there are, and just kind of be in their streams and stuff. Like I said earlier, like hearing some of the other streamers who are, I guess, a lot more like solid in their like identities and stuff, like hearing their experiences and stuff, like weirdly helps like affirm. I'm like, yeah, no, that's relatable. As I'm like listening to them talk about like their experiences and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I can relate to some of this actually. The imposter syndrome goes burr in the brain, so having hearing what other people say, it kind of like helps me go, yeah, this makes sense actually. Anderson is still shaky with where we're at. Yeah, I mean, it's just like nothing's more reassuring than that's a literally me moment. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank God! Look at we can get more salads. Yeah, imposter syndrome got hands. Alright, it's Sunday. Oh, I don't know what you say. Okay. In front of Marnie's for the Festival Ice. That's not important to anything that I'm doing, so no. What we're gonna do... Okay, I should have sold those, actually. So we're just gonna take those. Do I want to sell that? I'm gonna take this as energy. I'm gonna sell that, this, and that, and you. And we're gonna go over here. Oh, imposter syndrome also goes to the gym to 3 even more hands. Imposter syndrome is just getting, absolute gains, but we gotta fight back. And that's what we're doing together with the raid train. Is we're like, hey guys, we're all here together. Everybody's together. We're all Arrow Ace spec of somewhere under this umbrella. We're all sitting under this umbrella together. Whether you know where you are under the umbrella or not, you're here, and everyone is valid, and that's honestly the best. Is just knowing that whether you know for sure or like you're still like kind of swimming in the, I don't know, like sauce, the fact that you're here is what matters, and like as long as you matter, that's what it is. Artifact, nice. Well, hey, I'm just gonna fuck, I don't have enough room for fish. This is annoying. You're here and you're valid, and it takes time to figure yourself out. Yeah, I'm like 4 years into actually thinking about it, and not just been like the 2 years prior watching a bunch of like D&D and Ace TikToks on YouTube compilations, because I didn't watch actual TikTok. I just watched YouTube compilations going, either this is either this needs to stop being relatable, or I have like some things to think about. And that was like 2 years before I actually like sat down and thought about it. That was kind of like, and then it was like 2 or so years later that I was like, wait a minute, hang on, should probably say about this. The realist experience was looking up the sexual orientation quizzes for hours on end. I think I don't know if I've actually done one of those. I might have. I don't fucking know. I've done so many like random ass quizzes. I just know it was like the TikTok compilations. Especially it's just like the orientations as D&D characters or something. I was like, dang. Okay. Just like, wait a second, someone shared a series of articles on asexuality with me. That's when I started using the ace label. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was around the time that I saw those like YouTube compilations that I also like saw the labels and stuff like on like wiki diving, and I was like, okay, putting that away for later. That can't be right. And then you take you take it 5 other times. God, no, you have done this for sure. Watching Aro Ace TikTok comps as a teen is oddly relatable. Me now, well, they say hindsight is 20/20. Fails with you on that one. Yeah, I'm sure so many people did, but it's like the fact that you did do those quizzes like repeatedly that is also a sign. There's just been many signs that like kind of stack up in you know my past, like later in like high school and like getting into like college and stuff, that I'm just like, yeah, no, that tracks. Actually. Happy that the A spec is becoming more known, because you because you remember times when it wasn't even an option in those quizzes. Aw. Yeah, I'm glad that there's like more understanding and like knowledge about like the either like asexual spectrum or the aromantic spectrum and stuff, and just like the fact that there's like the aesthetic attraction thing was like eye-opening, because I was like, hey, wait, hold on. These are split. They're 2 different things. And it was like, I don't know, a revelation. I don't know if it was a revelation, but I was just like, wait. The clues are there. It's just took a bit to put the pieces together. Yeah, that like you just keep finding random ass puzzle pieces, and you're like, what the? This doesn't fit anywhere. Like, huh? Where's the box for this? Like, where does this belong in a box? Like, where does this come from? Or like, you just find a random Lego piece, right? And you're like, I don't have a box of Lego. Turns out you do. There is a box of Lego that it just like trailed behind like a box of like a bunch of crumbs. Being human doesn't have a user's manual. Yeah, true. It really doesn't. Even just for like normal ass shit. And it's like, huh? What do you mean? So it's just having like other people to, you know, discuss different aspects of things really, like, it does help. Like even either talking to like other people of like the like Aro Ace umbrella, and just like, you know, affirming what you've you know, come to either a conclusion or have been like kind of looking at or whatever, or even just like just life stuff in general. You're like, wow, I didn't know that. Amen. Coffee. Can I call you Coffee? Coffee. Oh, coffee with a okay. Oh, I got another jelly. Do I want another one? I'm gonna eat. No, I don't want to eat this cucumber. Thank you. Feel free. All right, cool beans. Ah, I want to eat these. Just get them out of my inventory, please. That's all I want. Get them out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Willie, I need you to take the fish. I can't sell that to you? That's wild. Anyway, take the bait, because I don't need it, I guess. Alright, well, let's go give this to Leah. If there's a guidebook on how to human, I would be much happier. There would be a guideline. At least a basic guideline would have been nice. It's like, hey, maybe like set an alarm for yourself to go, like, I don't know, get your eyes checked out every like 2 years, actually. You know, a bunch of other things. It's like, maybe don't forget to do that. Did you know that you need like certain things in your diet to like, I mean, you learn about diet, like food groups and shit in school, but like, man, you don't know what actually affects your diet until like later when you're like, doc says I'm pretty low in like the iron or something or whatever, and it's just like, what? I'm trying to eat my vegetables, what do you mean? Or I don't eat my vegetables, I guess that's why. Guys, eat your vegetables. If there's a guidebook to how to eat human, we'd be full of aliens by now. We don't help the enemy. God, I don't think many people would read it. No one would read the manual! No one reads the manual! No one would read it! Finally made an appointment to go see your eye doctor, hopefully get new frames after several years. Yeah! I also got new glasses. Thank God. It was like 3 years, and they're like, well, your eyes have slightly changed. Also, do you want to go blind for 2 weeks while we ship your frames over to the lab? And I'm like, no, I need that, actually. I need my glasses. I did debate it. I did debate it briefly. Okay, I'm gonna sell that. Sell this nonsense. Alright, we're gonna go back to fish for as long as possible. Eye doctor appointment. Yeah, this is your reminder, everybody. Maybe this is some self-care. Go make yourselves an eye appointment if you haven't done so in the last 2 years. If you have the means and capability to do so, maybe get that checked out. That is probably be a good idea for you all. Optometrist for last Friday. Yay! Yeah, I had mine like a couple weeks ago, and then I went into the optometrist and actually did like glasses-y related pickings of things. Why must I pay to be able to see things? 10 minutes remain. All right, cool beans. Do you know if the bully me and my glasses I've had for 5 years? I mean, you can have glasses for 5 years. If you feel like you haven't like actually had your eyes change, like I'm sure it's fine to like go a while without actually like going to the optometrist. But if you, I don't know, can't see the road signs very well, or like they're slightly off, maybe even while walking, you know. You have me and my special eyes. 5'10" eyesight? Oh my god. Dang. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get around to fishing, so we're just gonna sleep. Screw this. 4:50 p.m? Not on my watch. It's bedtime. Cool, now we have more things. Give me frames as well. I need new glasses. Yeah, I told the optometrist I'm keeping my frames. And I just, like, get different ones. Cause like, I don't want to be blind for 2 weeks while if they ship my glasses away. I'm like, no. I like my frames, but like, dang. Also, what is it up with optometrists and like charging you more if you want to keep your frames? They're like, well, you're not buying from us, so like pay more. I'm like, what? Wouldn't this be cheaper? Why? What is this nonsense? You wanted to keep your frames, you actually snapped them. Oh no! No, that's the worst! Snapping them in half while cleaning them? That's just so upsetting! Oh man. That's so unfortunate. No. I guess your glasses were too well loved, or you cleaned them too hard. They couldn't handle the cleanliness. They must perish. Maybe because they have to replace the glasses instead of ordering new things entirely? I don't know, honestly. I think it's just because, like, maybe if they're old frames, they can't be, like, insured. So, like, if they break while, like, fitting the glasses, then you're kind of, like, screwed. I don't know. I honestly don't, and I think it's weird. Got charged less because you died to keep your frame? Maybe it's just the optometrists here that do that, or maybe it's like specific to different optometrist offices. I don't know, it's always been like that for me in like the various different optometrist glasses places that do your glasses, whether it's the actual optometrist or like a different glasses place, because some places aren't like a full optometrist, or they have like cheaper things. I'm just gonna throw that out. I tried to get the lenses changed in my frames once, the people snapped. No! It's so sad! Glasses are made in a way that it makes it relatively easy to change lenses, so maybe there's a factor. I don't know, maybe. Come on, fish. I want the treasure and you. Thank you. Alright, hey Vale, when it's like 5 minutes to, let me know before, so I don't like forget. Want this one? I don't know. I'll go run into bed. Makes it worse is your lenses are 2 different prescriptions. Oh yeah, same. The only reason they said it was because they took them out and tried to put them in the wrong. Oh no! No! Okay, I can't give Leah her salad today because it's a freaking festival day. I can't even sell anything to Willy. Yeah, no, it's so sad. Because I also have like both my eyes are not the same prescription either. Why are glasses so fragile? Why must the things we use to see the leaves on the trees be so frail? Get a discount. I mean, at least they discounted. That's better. At least they're like, wow, we fucked up. Our bad. Here, have you know, a discount. 5 minutes remain. All right, cool. Let me get this one fish and then we'll run back. We will prepare to send the train over to the next person. The train stop. Well, the train stops later, but this station will resume on later on Friday. All right, let me run back. And we will prepare everybody. We will do more of this. We'll do more crowd control, fundraising stuff. The train continues onwards. If I can run faster. Yeah, and Vale, there is a command for the raid message. It's !raid message, just so that you know. And that will be what everyone copy pastes to go into the next streamer's chat for the raid message. Let me sell all of that. Sell you because I don't need that at all. You're just gonna go to sleep. There we go. All right. Cool. I'm just gonna pause on the screen. Or actually, we'll go over here. Next train will arrive at the next station. Yes, in T-minus 4-ish minutes. All right. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this attempt at speed walk challenge of marrying Leah as fast as possible, which did not quite work, but you guys caused chaos and I very much approve. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Sunday. And the next person we are going to be going and taking the train over to is Evie Fairy. So let me go find Evie Fairy. Where is Evie Fairy? There you go. I must go find where? I know I had it somewhere. It's over here somewhere. There we go. Okay. Let me go open that up. Okay. So, Evie Fairy, it looks like Evie Fairy is currently playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, thank you all very much for being here. And just, you know, we had a good chat about, you know, discovering, like, what our paths were, like, kind of, like, finding what our orientations were of any kind or whatever. You kind of know, like, you know, how I've come about sort of figuring-ish out where I might be at. I'm just kind of here under the umbrella somewhere. So, yeah, I think it's a good chat, and we all get to know, like, you know, that we're all valid, we're here, and whether you figured out where you are under the umbrella, it's okay to not quite know where you are. It's fine. It's a process. You're gonna be going back and forth every now and then. Labels aren't always a solid thing. They don't have to stick. You can change them. That's a thing that I have to remind myself all the time, is that labels don't have to you don't have to sit with one the entire time. You could throw them around a little bit and just be like, swap it out however you feel is best for you. And that's what's important, is just you figuring out what you're comfortable with. You can do whatever you want forever. Exactly. And if you don't want to have any kind of labels, or like you just don't want to, that's okay too. I personally have just not said it out really loud. I just kind of went, I guess, and then it just never came up. So, yeah. I am glad that we had this chill/chaotic time together, and this is what the raid train's all about, is, you know, supporting each other and, you know, giving voice to those who wish to talk about their experiences and stuff. So let me start up the raid right now. Give me a second. I will grab the button because I think it has like a 1-minute timer anyhow. All right. Let's start the raid. All right, everybody, get in here. The train is going to be going to the next stop. Everybody join. And there will be some absolutely adorable Animal Crossing time. I am excited. So go give Evie a lovely, lovely stream. And don't forget to copy the raid train message. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste it. And when we go into Evie's stream, put that in there. Go give Evie all of the love and support, as well as the next person on the raid train. Do we want to check and make sure Evie's good, or are we just gonna send everybody over? I think we can probably just send people over, yeah. Are we good? All right. Thank you all again. I'll see you guys actually on the train again from 10 p.m. till 12 a.m. on Friday, which is during my normal stream time. Cool beans. All right. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.